Hello, and welcome to another heartwarming episode of Real Talk. As always, I'm your host, Josh Bell, and today we are immersing ourselves in the holiday spirit to explore the timeless classic that is Frank Capra's It's a Wonderful Life. Wonderful Life from 1946 is a heartwarming classic that tells the story of George Bailey, a man on the brink of despair who gets a unique opportunity to see how different the world would be if he had never been born. The film begins on Christmas Eve in the small town of Bedford Falls, where we meet George Bailey, played by Jimmy Stewart. George has always dreamed of traveling the world and having a successful career, but his sense of duty and responsibility keeps him tied to his family and the family business, Bailey Building and Loan, a small community bank. Over the years, George faces a series of challenges and disappointments. He prevents his younger brother from drowning, but loses hearing in one ear due to the process. He postpones his honeymoon due to a financial crisis at their building and loan, and never fulfills his dream of traveling. George marries his sweetheart, Mary Hatch, and they have 4 children. But financial struggles continue to mount, and he becomes increasingly disillusioned. The pivotal moment occurs when George's absent-minded Uncle Billy loses an $8,000 bank deposit, which leads to the bank's potential collapse and George's impending arrest. George, feeling desperate and believing his family would be better off without him, contemplates suicide by jumping off a bridge. However, before he dies, he encounters Clarence, an angel who has been sent to help him. Clarence shows George a vision of the world in which he was never born, where Bedford Falls has become a nightmarish place called Pottersville. Run by the ruthless banker Mr. Potter, George realizes the profound impact he has had on the lives of those around him and how much he is truly worth. Upon returning to the real world, George rushes home and finds his family surrounded by friends and well-wishers who have gathered to help him in his time of need. They raise enough money to save the bank, and George is exonerated. It concludes with George's brother Harry toasting him as the richest man in town, highlighting the immeasurable value of his selfless contributions to the community. It's a Wonderful Life is a heartwarming tale of the power of one person to make a difference in the lives of others, demonstrating that the true meaning of wealth is found in love, friendship, and community. The aesthetics of It's a Wonderful Life contribute significantly to its lasting appeal. While it may not boast the visual extravagance of modern cinema, its simplicity and authenticity are integral to its charm. The film's use of black and white cinematography adds nostalgia to it and enhances its timeless quality. It transports us to an era when color film was not the norm, reinforcing its status as a classic. Director Frank Capra, along with cinematographer Joseph Walker, create an authentic small-town atmosphere in Bedford Falls. A close-knit community is effectively captured through cinematography, fostering a warm and inviting feeling. The meticulous design of sets, including the Bailey family home and the snowy streets of Bedford Falls, adds to the visual appeal. These details contribute to the portrayal of an idyllic small town. The film effectively employs lighting to create mood and emphasize key moments. The contrast between light and shadow is skillfully used to highlight the emotional depth of the story, particularly in scenes involving George's inner turmoil and moments of revelation. And then memorable scenes, like the snowy bridge where George contemplates suicide and the heartwarming ending at the Bailey home, are beautifully shot. These scenes encapsulate the emotional core of the story and have become ingrained in our cultural memory. While the film doesn't focus on elaborate costumes, the clothing choices for the characters reflect the time period in which the story is set, enhancing its authenticity, especially in the scene of Mary and George walking home from the graduation dance. The aesthetics of It's a Wonderful Life may not rely on flashy visuals, but they play a vital role in immersing us into the heartwarming story. The film's simplicity, attention to detail, and emotional depth achieved through the visual storytelling are a key reason for its timeless status. The music is a pivotal and emotionally resonant component of the film. The score, composed by Dmitri Tomkin, is masterfully crafted to enhance the storytelling and evoke a profound emotional response from the audience. Here are some of the key aspects of the music in this film. The score features a recurring leitmotif associated with George Bailey, played by Jimmy Stewart. This musical theme represents George's character and his deep connection to the town of Bedford Falls. It accompanies his moments of joy, despair, and self reflection throughout the film, emphasizing the importance of his journey. The film's climactic scene includes a touching rendition of Auld Lang Syne during the joyous ending at the Bailey home. This classic New Year's Eve song symbolizes themes of reflection, gratitude, and the enduring value of human connections. The score enhances the emotional depth of the film, intensifying the key impact scenes. Whether it's the emotional turmoil of George as he contemplates ending his life, or the heartwarming moments of redemption and community support, the music deepens the audience's connection to the characters and their experiences. Like the film itself, the music has a timeless quality that transcends contemporary trends. The universality makes it relatable and endearing, continuing to touch the hearts of viewers across generations. The music complements the narrative seamlessly without overpowering it. It supports the film's themes of hope, community, and enduring value of every life, enhancing the overall viewing experience. The score is a prime example of how music can elevate a film's emotional impact and create a lasting connection with the audience. It adds depth and resonance to the story's themes, contributing to the film's enduring appeal. The music has become as iconic as the film itself, further solidifying its status as a beloved classic. And who can forget the scene of Bert and Ernie, the cop and taxi driver, serenading the newlyweds in the rain outside of their home? Just wonderful. It's a Wonderful Life is not just a movie, it's a cherished part of holiday traditions for many families. Its enduring message of hope, community, and the value of every life continues to resonate with audiences of all ages. So let's dive into some of the film's themes. One of the central themes of the film is the profound value of every individual life. George Bailey, the film's protagonist, experiences a moment of despair and contemplates ending his own life. However, through the intervention of Clarence, his guardian angel, George is shown what life in Bedford Falls would have been like if he had never been born. The exploration reveals the significant positive impact George has had on his community. The film delivers a powerful message about the worth of each person's life and the ripple effect of their actions on others. The film highlights the virtues of selflessness and sacrifice. George's character is defined by his willingness to put the well-being of others, such as his family and the citizens of Bedford Falls, above his own ambitions and desires. His selfless acts, such as saving his brother Harry and helping the people in his town, exemplify the idea that personal sacrifice can lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. The film also celebrates the sense of community and togetherness. The residents of Bedford Falls come together to support George when he faces difficulties, demonstrating the importance of communal bonds. The film emphasizes the idea that people are stronger and happier when they unite for a common purpose and support one another, particularly during challenging times. The narrative underscores the idea that even small acts of kindness and generosity can have a significant impact. George's everyday actions, such as helping others and treating people with kindness, accumulate to create a better community. This theme encourages viewers to recognize the power of their own actions, no matter how minor they may seem. The film explores the concepts of redemption and second chances. George's journey, guided by Clarence, serves as a tale of personal redemption. He is given the opportunity to see the world as it would have been without his existence, and in doing so, finds a renewed appreciation for his life and the chance to make amends for his past mistakes. While not exactly a Christmas film, It's a Wonderful Life embodies the spirit of Christmas. It conveys a message of love, hope, and renewal, which are core themes of the holiday season. The film's climax, set on Christmas Eve, provides a heartwarming and memorable depiction of the power of love and importance of family. These thematic elements, combined with the film's iconic performances and memorable music, make the film a timeless classic that continues to inspire us and resonate with us no matter our age or our life experience. It reminds us of the enduring importance of selflessness, community, and the intrinsic value of every individual life. Next up, let's take a look at the great cast and crew that made the film happen. First up, we have James Stewart, or Jimmy Stewart, delivering a career defining performance as George Bailey. His portrayal of a man who experiences the full spectrum of human emotions, from despair to joy, is a testament to his acting prowess. Stewart's ability to convey the relatable struggles and triumphs of the character is a key reason why the film continues to resonate with audiences. Donna Reed brings warmth and depth to her role as Mary Hatch, George's devoted wife. Her chemistry with Jimmy is palpable and adds to the film's emotional resonance. Her performance adds a significant layer of charm and authenticity to the story. Henry Travers provides a heartwarming portrayal of Clarence, the guardian angel who shows George the impact of his life. His performance as the wise and endearing angel is a standout in the film. Clarence's character is essential to the film's central message of hope and the value of every life. And then there's Lionel Barrymore, who plays the role of Mr. Potter, the film's antagonist, and the true embodiment of greed and selfishness. His performance adds depth to the film's exploration of moral values and serves as a contrast to George Bailey's selflessness. And my personal favorite, Thomas Mitchell portraying Uncle Billy, George Bailey's bumbling but lovable uncle. His performance adds a humorous and endearing element to the film, showcasing the importance of family and the supportive relationships in George's life. Mitchell's role is a memorable part and the catalyst for our final act of the film's ensemble cast. And the crew, headed up by director Frank Capra, his vision and storytelling skills are on full display here. His ability to craft a heartwarming and thought provoking narrative is a testament to his talent. Capra's direction is the key element to the film's enduring impact. Composer Dmitri Tomkin's score elevates the emotional impact of the film. His music enhances the film's themes and helps create that enduring value to which we have portrayed in the movie. His music enhances the film's themes of hope and love and life and community. The choice of music and its placement in the film are critical to the emotional resonance. Cinematographer Joseph Walker's work captures the small town charm of Bedford Falls and the film's emotional depth. His black and white cinematography adds to the film's timeless quality, creating an authentic and warm atmosphere that transports viewers to the idyllic small town. The collaboration of this talented cast and crew under Frank Capra's direction resulted in the creation of a true classic that continues to warm hearts and inspire audiences during the holiday season and beyond. Their contributions are the main reason why this film has such an enduring legacy. I've said it multiple times that this is a classic holiday film beloved by many. However, just like any film, it does have some shortcomings that may be perceived by some. First, one of the most notable criticisms of the film is its heavy sentimentality. The story revolves around George Bailey, a man who is shown what life would have been like without him. While the film's message about the value of life and the impact one person can have is heartwarming, it can be seen as overly sentimental by some. The film presents a rather black and white view of morality. with George Bailey as the embodiment of the selflessness and Mr. Potter as the embodiment of greed and villainy. Some viewers may find this moral duality too simplistic and lacking nuance. It's a Wonderful Life is a product of its time, and the female characters in the film are primarily relegated to traditional roles as wives and mothers. Mary Bailey, played by Donna Reed, is a loving and supportive wife, but her character's aspiration and independence are not explored. The aspect of the film reflects the gender norms of the era. While the film is generally well paced, some viewers may find the first act, which focuses on George Bailey's life and struggles, to be somewhat slow. The story doesn't fully delve into the fantastical elements of the alternate reality until much later in the film. The portrayal of the alternate reality, where George Bailey was never born, while central to the film's plot, is somewhat criticized for its lack of realism. Some viewers find it difficult to suspend disbelief and fully immerse themselves in this fantastical world. The character of Clarence, George's guardian angel, is portrayed as a bumbling and somewhat one dimensional figure. While his interactions with George are essential to the story, some viewers might find his character lacking much depth. And It's a Wonderful Life incorporates several Christmas cliches, such as snowfall, carolers, and holiday decorations. While the elements contribute to the festive atmosphere, they may seem overly familiar and cliched by some. But despite these shortcomings, the film remains a beloved classic for many like myself, with its message of hope and the importance of community resonating deeply with audiences. It's important to consider the film within the context of its time and the era in which it was made. While it may not be without flaws, its popularity speaks to its impact and the enduring power of its message. Now let's take a look at some of the trivia about It's a Wonderful Life. First up, the film's famous pool scene in which George and Mary dance and eventually fall in was actually filmed during a cold winter day. The pool was heated to keep the actors comfortable, but it didn't prevent them from shivering. And also, that pool was not a set that was built. It's actually the pool under the basketball court at Beverly Hills High School. Next, the charming neighborhood of Bailey Park, where George and Mary build their homes, was built specifically for the film on a set at the RKO Encino Ranch lot in California. The set included 75 stores and buildings, making it a significant and detailed construction. This creation showcases the meticulous attention to detail put into the film's production design. And then, in an uncredited role back at that iconic pool scene again, you might have noticed that Alfalfa, Carl Switzer from the Little Rascals or Our Gang fame, has the role of the young man in the high school dance scene that ultimately flips the switch to open up the floor and allow them to fall into the pool, which is very fun. Now, hopefully that adds a little bit extra depth and some fun bits of information for you the next time you watch this movie with your friends or family. Now, as we begin to wrap up, let's address a long-standing debate surrounding the film. Is it really a Christmas movie? The debate centers on the fact that while the film is undoubtedly associated with the holiday season, it's not exclusively a Christmas movie. Its narrative spans a significant portion of George Bailey's life, with only the final act taking place during Christmas. However, the message of hope, community, and impact that one person can have on the lives of many aligns perfectly with the themes of Christmas. It's a story of redemption, gratitude, and the warmth of human connections, which are at the core of the holiday spirit. Ultimately, whether you consider It's a Wonderful Life a Christmas movie, which I do, or just a film that happens to feature Christmas, it's undeniably a timeless classic that brings joy and inspiration to viewers during the holiday season and beyond. And this is where we'll start to really wrap up and conclude our heartwarming journey into It's a Wonderful Life. This film is a cinematic gem with timeless themes, iconic performances, and unforgettable music. Continues to be a source of joy for generations. As for our rating, we give It's a Wonderful Life a 9 out of 10. There just doesn't happen to be any other side to Lionel Barrymore's Mr. Potter than just pure evil. I think there needs to be some counteract, some semblance of something good in there to give that character any true depth. But beyond that, it is a film that has earned a special place in the hearts of many, and its enduring legacy is a testament to its timeless appeal. So today we explored the enduring magic of It's a Wonderful Life, reminding us the profound impact one life can have on countless others. So I want to thank you, as always, for joining us here on Real Real Talk. If you have any comments, questions, or film suggestions, you can reach out to us at therealrealtalk@gmail.com, or you can follow us on Twitter at Real Real Talk Pod and on Instagram at Real Real Talk. And in our next episode, we'll continue our Christmas series with a review of the classic comedy Home Alone. It's sure to bring some laughs and holiday cheer. So until then, keep watching, keep loving, and keep those reels rolling.